Hi, my name is Bashir Fadl, and I'm an instructor with itsfantastic.net, pronounced by some as itisfantastic.net. It's my pleasure being with you in this session today, so if at any time you do have any questions, you could email us at the address below, instructor@itsfantastic.net. Also, please do not hesitate to consider us for any of your training needs, as we provide a variety of formats, including on-site training, as well as training via our learning management system, our LMS, at www.learnitcoursesonline.com. At IT is Fantastic, we also provide IT staffing, development, and project management, as well as professional services and production support. So depending on your business needs, do not hesitate to reach out to us via our LinkedIn, Facebook, website, or email us. We'll make it worth your message. Thank you. In this session, we'll be covering the Epix pageBlockButtons component. What is the pageBlockButton component? The Epix pageBlockButtons component is used to create a set of buttons on pageBlock components on our Visualforce pages. As we can see in the screen highlighted in red, such as the click and the save buttons, the pageBlockButtons component can be styled like standard Salesforce buttons, and the component must be a child component of an Epix pageBlock component. This Epix pageBlockButtons tag creates buttons and can be placed on the top button or both using a location attribute. Every Visualforce page must be started with the Epix page tag. Epix pageBlockButtons component must be a child of the Epix pageBlock component. Every Epix command button must be written inside an Epix form tag, and the tag must be only one, as we will see in our exercises. So remember the Epix form, because the first time we build it, we will not include that, and we'll find an error message in the lab here shortly, and then we'll go back and add that. Attributes, as we can see a list on the screen, allow us to do all the great customization work. For example, we have an on-click attribute, or an on-double-click attribute, or also on-mouse-over attribute. We could add the location of the buttons, such as top, button, and both. And now we move to our hands-on exercise on pageBlockButtons. In the previous lab, we've created the Awesome Bank Visualforce page, and this time we'd like to go in and add a command button with the label or the value save on it. So we're going to go in and type Epix command button and set it a value. So that's going to display for us save. And now we're going to save it. And remember, we had a remark earlier about some other tag that we need to add, so we'll go ahead and save it first. And sure enough, it tells us that we must have an Epix form tag where our command button is in the middle of. So right after our page, we'll go in and add Epix form, and we'll close it. The end. Epix form. So now we should be able to save. And if we preview, we should have a save button on the lower block section, page block section, which is the savings part. So let's go ahead and look at it, and sure enough, we do have it up there. In more advanced courses, we'll see that we could have it in multiple locations, and we could have different customization that goes along with our button. But for now, we just want to make sure we add functionality to it, because that is just merely the label that shows us what we'd like to see as the display on it. But to add that, we would add action. And in this case, since it's save, I'd like to be able to save that data. And if we have the appropriate fields, then that would allow me to do that. Future exercises, we'll be doing input fields where we'll actually be capturing those values and then we'll be able to save them. But for now, I guess, hope you guys have enjoyed this and thank you for your time. That wraps up our demo. On behalf of the IT is Fantastic family, thank you. Please do not hesitate to contact us via Facebook, LinkedIn, our website, or email with any of your IT questions or concerns, whether technical questions, training, staffing, development, or outsourcing. We're more than happy to attend to your inquiries, and thank you.